Well, a heated hearing on Capitol Hill, the crisis along our border. Welcome to a new hour of Happening Now, everybody. I'm Jenna Lee.
And I'm John Scott. The head of the Department of Homeland Security grilled by lawmakers over what his agency is doing to slow the flow of thousands of illegal immigrants, many of them unaccompanied children entering the country from Central America. The situation is so bad, it's overwhelming border agents and facilities. Lawmakers sounding off.
Regardless of how we feel about immigration reform in this country, how can we sit by and watch our country's national sovereignty, my country's national sovereignty, violated over and over and over on our southern border?
I think that this humanitarian crisis can be laid directly at the feet of President Obama, and I think we need to take some steps, additional steps now to protect America by getting our neighbors' attention. And instead of increasing funding, hundreds of millions of dollars, as the President has called for, I think we need to stop foreign aid to the Centrals immediately.
We're talking about large numbers of children without their parents who have arrived at our border hungry, thirsty, exhausted, scared, and vulnerable. How we treat the children, in particular, is a reflection of our laws and our values.
Republican Congressman Michael McCall of Texas is chairman of the House Homeland Security Committee. He held and led today's hearing. Congressman, it's nice to have you on the program. With so many different hearings going on in Capitol Hill, I'd like to start with the results of this one. What did you achieve today?
Well, I think we heard from the Secretary what his strategy, what his plan is. But the fact is, Jenna, we have a crisis on the border right now in my home state, in my backyard. Over 50,000 children now have crossed into the United States. When I talk to the Border Patrol, just in one sector, the Rio Grande sector, over 250 children are apprehended each and every day. And I do lay fault at the flawed policies and the failure to get a border security policy underway. It really is a reason why this is happening.
So what can you do about it, Congressman? Because that's a lot of your viewers are very, solution oriented, right? That's what they want from the Congress right now is solutions to some of these problems. So regardless of who's to blame for it, how and what can you do within your power to change or improve the situation on the border today?
We need deterrence. If we don't send a message of deterrence, they're going to keep coming into the United States. Right now, the cartels are working to get these kids at $5,000 to $8,000 a head, bring them through Mexico on a very dangerous journey into Texas, because they are told if you get into the United States, you can stay. That is a message. That is a wrong message. And the only way, Jenna, we can stop that is to have mandatory detention and removal. Once we start doing that, the message will get back to Central America, where they are coming from, that you're not going to be able to stay, that you're going to have to go back. And I would also argue we got to secure our border, but also the Mexican southern border to stop these Central Americans from coming out.